Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a room tour. I really enjoy watching these on other people's channels, so I thought it would be a good idea to try it myself and see how it goes. I also find it extremely interesting to see how people take decor and put their own touches to it, and it's also a really good way to get ideas for your own room. So let's get into it. So if we open up the door, this is the view that you get. I'm going to start on the right hand side because I feel like that might be the most chronological way to go through it all. This dresser is from IKEA and I think it's probably a pretty standard one to see in bedrooms because I've seen it in a lot of people's. That's where I got the idea from. I will link everything down below in the description, so if you are interested in purchasing any of the items then you can do. So I'm going to start on the right hand side. I've got again an IKEA cactus, which I think again is pretty generic for rooms. Then moving over to the left, I've got this candle that my mum didn't want for Christmas, so she gave me the set of 3, but I didn't like the lavender scent because there was citrus and herb, which is this one. I think that one's pomegranate or something, and then my mum had a lavender one as well as part of the set. I just didn't want lavender because I don't really like lavender as a scent, so I got rid of it. I gave it back to her. And then I've got these 2 left, so I thought it was really cute because it's silver. I think silver goes much better with white than gold in my opinion, so yeah, that's where I put that. Then moving over again, I've got this pot holder from IKEA with all my makeup brushes in it, which I'm not going to go through where all of those are from. They're just the generic places like Real Techniques and Spectrum, things like that, other cheap ones that are just sort of wear and tear brushes. And then moving over to the left again, we have the other matching candle to the one over here. And then we have the matching cactus in the same set of 3, but the third one smashed because I am a numpty, so that is why there's only 2. I am going to take you through my drawers as well. I'm not going to take you through the one in the middle down here because that is underwear, and I know the internet is full of some crazy people and I don't really want to reveal my underwear. This is the first drawer. This is my pajama drawer. I am a bit of a neat freak, I think you can tell. I just literally can't stand mess, so I'll just have it like so organised. And then the second drawer here is my jumper drawer. There is a little sad space over here because I'm wearing one right now because it's actually kind of cold today in comparison to how it's been the last few days. It's been very hot in the UK. And this one is my t-shirts / trouser drawer, so it's got jeans, leggings and a nice little lint roller right here. I'll zoom into it just for you. Wow. And then the bottom drawer here is shorts, belts, tights and socks, which is very, very boring, but you get the gist of the organisation. And then here we have my sort of cosmetics drawer, which isn't makeup, it's all the stuff that you can't really put anywhere else. So I've got like tanning stuff here, perfume, I've got tanning mitt, deodorant, I've got eyebrow razors, there's medication in there like headache tablets, I've got some female sanitary towels of course, some other sort of miscellaneous stuff down here, and razor replacements for the blades, and face mask and bath bombs and soaps and stuff like that. So this is probably my favourite drawer in my whole room because I just feel like it's so organised. Okay, and then stepping back, you will recognise this as my background, which I do tend to zoom in so you can't see the clock because I did get reports on my music channel about the clock being extremely annoying, as you can see where I've cut and edit clips together. So I basically make sure that's not in the shot. But the clock is from IKEA and the lights are from Amazon. I will hopefully find them for you. And you do have different modes and stuff that you can do. They can flash, you can put a timer on, they're really, really awesome. I do recommend, and I love the warm white sort of look over light white. I just don't think that really is easy on your eyes, so I prefer that. Moving to the right of my little feature wall here, I have some Instagram posts from my pink feed because I feel like they just go really well with my room. I've changed my feed to white since I had pink, but I still prefer these pictures than the white ones for my room, so I just have those here. And funny story, I did actually put this up wonky, so I had to put a peg here, which is really funny. No one knows that I basically completely just absolutely screwed that up. Okay, and then moving to the left of my little feature wall, we have my desk, which is the Malm dressing table from IKEA, and then on it we have a nice 21.5-inch Mac with the Magic Keyboard and the Magic Mouse, which I absolutely think is the best thing ever. It's just so handy not having too many wires because as you can see down here. Then to the right of that we have my trusty little Plum Echo Dot, which I love. I only got that recently. And then I have my Bose Sound Touch if I really want some extra bass on my music, because obviously a tiny little speaker like that is not going to provide me the bass feels. To the left of this, I have my little Ted Baker holder, which I can't actually remember where I got from. Obviously it's Ted Baker, so I'm sure they probably do similar things. And I have some pens in here, just as quick sort of ones that you can grab when you're doing work or something like that, which is also very handy. And then under my desk I have a bin from Wilko, and I have a little stool from the range. Now in here is my hair stuff, because I just couldn't really find a drawer that would fit it all in. So I have so much stuff and it just never looked organised. So I basically thought this was a good place to put it. So on the right I have my hair tools, my Babyliss thing, I don't even know what that's called, and some generic other hair tools like the Mark Hill one and this other Tresemme one. Then I have some Victoria's Secret scrunchies because I literally love them, they're so cute. They have the little dog on them as well. And then my Tangle Teaser, which I do have another one somewhere, but I don't know where it went, so we've got one for now. Then I have some other hair tools like a ball bristle brush and a circular brush for when you want to do those blow dry curls, which I could never get the hang of anyway, so I've just got it for no reason. And then I've got a toothbrush, which is a little bit funny, but I use that to tame the flyaways instead of brushing my teeth, because that would be a bit weird. And then I've got some sort of combs that just have the little spiky bit on the end so you can do partings and stuff like that, which is nice, and some thinning scissors, other little bits and bobs. I do have some oils for hair here, which I do have a lot of. I actually have 4, which is a little bit excessive, but I'm trying to use them up. And then I've got the little hair ties in a little beauty bender? Oh no. I have little elastics here in little beauty blender pots that their beauty blenders come in, which I have had 2 in my whole lifetime, which I feel very, very privileged for because they are expensive. That's why I have 2, which is really, really handy. I couldn't really find anything small enough to keep them in, so that really worked out well. And then I've just got some hair products here, which I'm not going to go through because you can see what they are and they're very generic, so that is that. To the left of my desk we have a little window. I have actually pulled my blind down, which I usually have up during filming for lighting. I've pulled it down so you can't actually see my street because I am in the front of the house, so I don't really want to give away where I live. On the right hand side of my shelf I have these 2 gonks. I know that's crazy because they are a Christmas thing, but I just feel like they're so cute because one's pink and one's grey, and that's kind of the theme of my room. I just thought, I just love them. I'm not putting them away for Christmas, they can stay on my shelf. So that is the story of the gonks. Then on the left I have again a Christmas cookie candle. Like, it looks like I'm crazily obsessed with Christmas and I'm not. It's really difficult to see that because of the exposure levels, but it is an amazing scent and it's pink, so it matches my room. And then just here I have a little makeup station with this mirror from Primark, this acrylic holder from Primark, a beauty blender holder, it's a Real Techniques one, and I've got my beauty blender in that, which looks absolutely filthy in this lighting. And then I have my everyday makeup in my makeup bag because I don't want to keep going in and out of drawers, I just don't have enough time for that. And coming over to the left of my room I have this little shelf up here with some flowers in it in a little vase that I think they were from IKEA, and an Airwick freshener thing, which I don't really have on because it scares me every time it blows some stuff out, so I'm just like, I'll turn that off and I will put it on when visitors come because I'm a catfish. And then here we have the same drawers that every single girl has to store their makeup in because I am basic. And then on top of that I have a hula kit, which actually doesn't have anything in it because I've used it up, but I just think it looks very cute. And then a Too Faced bronzing palette, which I got from TK Maxx at some point. And then I have a Victoria's Secret dog. It was in the sale at some point and it was the 2018 one. I keep rings on the back of it because I don't really have anywhere else to put them, so they're there. Then next to that I have a little seashell thing, and I got that on holiday at one point, which was very cute. And then another Yankee candle. This is the autumnal one, which is funny because that's again not the season, but it's pink, so I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna take you through my drawers. I'm not going to go into super amounts of detail because I will do a makeup collection at some point, I'm sure. So I'll just give you an overview of the organisation again. This is primers, moisturisers and foundations. This is concealers, powders, bronzers and beauty blenders or sponges that I don't use particularly all the time. This is blushes, highlighters and glasses, because I do actually have some prescription glasses but I just don't wear them anymore because it's usually for when I'm studying and that gives me kind of headaches and stuff, so I'll just wear that for that. And my pair of Ray-Bans. In this one we have mascaras, pencils, so it could be eye pencils, lip pencils. We've got some eyelash curlers at the back there, some lip balms, some more lip balms, and some eyeshadows, loose eyeshadows and eyeshadow primers. Here we have some lipsticks, some setting sprays, my candle lighter and my pills, which is lovely. We don't really want to see that. In here's a little bit too messy for my liking, but I can't really find any way to store my palettes and the way I like it, so I've basically got them like this for now. So yeah, that's my eyeshadow palette drawer. This has electronics like chargers and stuff, my AirPods, my watch, and my candles that I'm not currently displaying because they don't match the theme of my room. Here I just have some winter scarves because they literally are so thick, they don't fit with the other types of scarves I have. In the bottom drawer is summery scarves and lightweight scarves that can be stored together because they are not too thick. I have my bed, which is literally probably my favourite thing. I'm gonna say that about everything in my room, I'm not gonna lie, but yes, I do absolutely love the bedding at the moment as well. This pink blanket here is from IKEA. This bedding set is probably, as most of you know, from Urban Outfitters. It's the little soft one, which I'm absolutely obsessed with the print on that. I think it goes so well with pink. And then I have some pillows, which I'm not completely entirely sure where all of them are from. I think they're mostly from The Range, B&Q and Primark. And my bed is from IKEA. I'm not sure if you can still get it. I'm sure they actually were discontinued, which is such a shame because I think it's such a lovely bed. People put fairy lights on this top headboard, which I did do at the beginning, but then I got my wall light, so I thought too many fairy lights was a little bit over the top, so I just basically left it like that, which I think is still adorable. And then I've got a little dream catcher I got, I think it was from a market somewhere, and then a Victoria's Secret bow which come with the pink striped pyjamas that I had in my drawer earlier. And then above my bed on this wall I have a black flower that my mum gave me. I have this funny collage, which was actually, fun story, meant to be a heart. I was meant to do the top and the bottom to be like the point down to the floor, which would be the rest of the heart, but I never got round to it, and I actually kind of like it like that. It's very different. It's not like what I've seen anywhere else, because who would do two bracket looking things on the wall? But yeah, so I printed all of these sort of Google images just onto some printer paper and rearranged them like that, and I think they still look really cute. I haven't gone off them, so I've left them there. Then this is a wicker heart my mum gave me as well to go with the black flower, and I put a pink ribbon around it with a Me To You bear right at the top there. There I am in the mirror. We have this Victoria's Secret dressing gown. It has the 2018 print from the runway show on the back, which I've just destroyed that. Yeah, there we are, you can kind of see it. Again, this just matches my room completely, just like my jumper that I'm wearing right now, which I promise you was completely coincidental. And then here we have some bags. It was actually my mum's idea because she is quite good at decor as well. And she was basically like, you have these really cute bags that match your room, you should put them on the wall, and that was literally the best idea I'd ever heard, so I've done that. So there's a Boo Avenue one, a Too Faced one which I got from Carnaby Street. It was one of their little limited edition ones for London, hence the London flag. London? British flag, okay. Can't do geography today. And then this Victoria's Secret generic one, but they also have the locations printed now because they never used to, so I replaced that quite recently with the new style. And then I do actually have this really strange touch sensitive light. It's like a touch screen and it turns my light on. And then I do have another door here, which is my walk-in wardrobe, which I say that like it's going to be fabulous, but it's literally just a side cupboard and it's tiny. So I will show you that in a sec. So here I have this wicker basket, which is my laundry basket. And I just have some dirty washing in there, obviously. And then the front teddy bear is the one that I used to sleep with. His name was Prinny Prue, which is very, very funny, I know. And then the one at the back is this someone special one from my mum. It's a little Me To You one, which I think is adorable, and again matches my room completely perfectly, so that's great. And then above here I just have a nice cross. I'm not particularly religious, just I feel like it's a nice addition and I feel a bit safe. And then I have this guitar stand with my white acoustic guitar on, because I do still play a little bit. I'm just not completely as invested into music as I used to be. It makes me look a little bit more intelligent than I am, because let's be honest, I'm really a naked mole rat, but there we are. So in here is my wardrobe area. So I just have my skirts, my tops, my dresses, my jumpers that are too big to fit in the other drawer, and some outerwear. Then on the right here I have some boxes for Depop, so when someone purchases something I'll just use those to post them off. Some hangers in the top, and then in these drawers I have some random bits that just don't really go anywhere, and I don't really want them in my room because they don't match, so they're just in here. Then at the bottom I just have some going out shoes, some boots and things like that that just don't fit in the little pockets on the right, which again I'll show you in a second. And then at the top I have a jar from my mum with loads of cute little messages in there, and then some coins at the back in this chili box, a MIDI keyboard, and this fluffy white thing that I'm actually saving for uni because I think it would look really sweet on the floor. And then this is a very embarrassing part of my room, considering I did it when I first moved in here, and it's all these little cutouts from this magazine I got, which I haven't actually taken off yet, but that's there, and these funny magic worms hanging. Here I just have 4 nails with some of my bracelets hanging on it and my necklaces, and then again another little cross here. Then on the door I have my trainers. I have some Huaraches, some Air Force Ones, some regular Air Maxes. I have some Rushy Runs, which were really difficult to get hold of, but I just am in love with them. Then I have some black Vans, some more Air Max, but the 97 ones, some more Huaraches, some more Vans, some more Vans. I'm literally obsessed with Vans, and an empty one, which is very, very, very strange to see with someone like me who loves shoes, but I'm sure that'll be filled up soon. I'm not particularly happy with this shoe thing. I think it kind of looks a bit ugly. The final part of my room is this bit on the end here. It's a Give Music piano with weighted keys, which I literally love, but again I don't really play music as much as I used to anymore, but I will still keep it because it's literally amazing and it matches my room so well. Then I have my iPad Pro on that with the remote for my lights and my phone just resting there. That's what I do when I haven't been on it, which is literally never. That piano comes with a sustain pedal, as you can see on the left, and this lovely little white stool, which is a lovely bit of additional seating for my room when someone comes over. The final thing is this carpet on the floor, which was actually given to me by one of my brothers, and I still love it, and it's really, really tatty, but I just think it adds a little bit of a sort of rustic vibe to my room, and I do love the way it brings it all together. So yeah, that's pretty much my room. I'm going to go now because I feel like I've been talking for absolutely ever and I need a drink, but not an alcoholic one, no. I really, really hope you enjoyed my room tour. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more from me, and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. I hope you stay safe, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!